Hey everybody, welcome to Anti-Ruggers United. Today we have an AMA with Luber. So we have Sihan here, aka Meta. So Sihan, you want to introduce yourself, introduce anyone else on your team that's in here today. Tell us a little bit about background, about who you are, who your team is, how you guys got together. I know there's history because you guys had a previous project that we had an AMA with, so most people are familiar with you anyway. But we do have a lot of new guys in here too, so do a little bit of background and then we'll go with the presentation of the project.
Yeah. First of all, hello everyone. My name is Gian Zasmas. I'm the CEO and founder of Meta Ruffy International FCCO. We have built Ruffy World. Ruffy World is our first product in our product line. And we are here right now to promote our second product in our product line, Luber. Meta Ruffy and Ruffy World. So Ruffy World is a part of the metaverse within the focus of the entertainment sector. And the product what we are presenting today here in Aru Investment Group is Luber, a cross-chain social network NFT marketplace, which is completely developed before and launched before our pre-sale starts. We are completely doxed, KYC'd, and Certic audit is also ready before launch, before pre-sale. We have 95% on Certic, so when we have a little bit luck, we will have the full report before the pre-sale starts. I want to introduce, also I want to give the mic to Kempachi. Kempachi is one of our core members. We have AT Aldo here, is also one of our core members. Can you raise your hand, AT, or is everyone allowed to speak?
Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect.
I'll do a quick intro and then give it over to Aldo, our big man. So, hello everyone. My name is Kempachi. My real name is Farouk. I'm from Switzerland. I'm 30 years old. I've been in this space in the crypto space in general, in blockchain, for about 4+ years, 5 years. At the beginning, just to give you a quick story on how it all started, it was just a paper that someone wrote about Ethereum during my master's time, and I got into Ethereum during that time. I got interested in it. I was like, okay, wait, what's this exactly? How is it going? Like, what can I do? I researched a lot. I learned a lot. I asked around a lot. I learned stuff that I normally wouldn't learn, like never. And with time, at first it was just, pure knowledge, acquiring knowledge, growing, learning about the whole space. And later on, after I started working in various companies, especially in the risk management sector, meaning like for banks and also for a consultancy firm where I'm working right now, in governance, risk, and compliance consulting for integration projects. With time I learned a lot, as I said, and the most important aspect was connecting with people that genuinely want to grow this space, that have the mindset, the idea, the heart to say, hey, I want to build a product, services, doesn't matter what, to provide to this space and grow and make it accessible for anyone all around the world. It's not just for a specific niche of people, it's for everyone. And the more the space grows, the more we will grow. And if we support the growth together, I think we'll reach a very special place in the future. And that's what we're doing here. We will be here all day, every day. You can DM us, you can check up on me on LinkedIn, my original profile. Just send me an invitation. We can also schedule a Zoom call. We can meet each other face to face. And for the Meta Ruffy Luber part, I'm the head for business development and innovation, meaning all kind of partnerships, proposals, whatever, business proposals, and also different kind of connections you want to submit to us or help onboard with us on our marketplace goes through me. But not only me, all of our core team members are here. However, I'll take care of this part especially. So thank you very much for having us here. I'll give over to Aldo, our big man, big guy, our creative mind.
Hello, everyone. First of all, thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is known as AT Aldo Torelli. I will make this brief. I come from the film and television industry. I am Canadian originally, but having worked in the US as well and in Europe. Day one supporter of Meta Ruffy. I had a personal conversation with Jihan. I'm a great supporter of mass adoption of crypto all over the world. I jumped at the chance after looking the project over, Meta Ruffy, and to make a long story short, that's where I am today. We are a team that is fully doxed and proud to be fully doxed. You can reach any of us anytime you want. You have our LinkedIns, you have our Twitters, you have our real names, you have our real identities, because we are proud of the products we have created and have released, and we will continue to do so and support not only ourselves as a team, but our community members and our holders, because they believe in us. So once again, thank you very much for having us. I look forward to this AMA, and I look forward to discussing anything with each and every one of you if you so choose. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So a little bit about the project, the parent company, the holding itself, Meta Ruffy. So we had our pre-sale in February this year, 5 months ago, and 4, 5, 6 months ago. And we had a pre-sale with 850 BNB, and the BNB price was by $450. And we had a very hyped pre-sale, and our pre-sale was sold out in 35 seconds. Our initial market cap was $575,000, and we had our all-time high by 67 million. So we are talking about, we gained value to 116x in our all-time high. Of course, we had a lot of decisions to do, and we all the things what we promised, we hold our word. So we listed on over 7 exchanges, Maxi, Bitmart. We are well connected in the crypto space. We've built our community strong as possible, our reputation. We have built our Ruffy world, our own part of the metaverse. We are out of the alpha stage. We are right now on the beta stage. Right now, we are implementing the inventory system, the Wallet Connect, and integrating our marketplace. And that is exactly the point why we are in that stage here with our marketplace. So we was also, I'm sharing my screen. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
So just for your information, so what we did is we was also on the Crypto Expo Dubai between 16 and 17 March in Dubai. All of our core member. This is here me. 850. This is our booth. So we won the award. Here we won the award for the most innovative company. The whole team is completely full docs and KYC'd by CertiK. Meta Ruffy is also audited by CertiK, etc. Meta Ruffy is the parent company here in this case. So of course we had also we did also mistakes with Meta Ruffy. So one of the mistakes was, for example, to have very, very high staking APIs. So we had 450%, 600%, 1000%. That generated a lot of we could convince with our products new investors, but at the same time we had the sell pressure, and we are right now at 4 million market cap with Meta Ruffy, and we tried to adjust to the new market situation. We started with 12% buy tax and 14% sell tax. Then we started to adjust. We tried to go lower with the tax, 10% buy, 10% sell, then 8% buy, 8% sell, then 4% buy, 8% sell. And at the end of the day, we decided right now to not to prevent sellings, but to replace the seller position with that collected tax. So to make it like not hurtable for our chart and for our project. That's the reason why we turned the buy tax off, respectively to 1%, and we turned to the sell side to 25%, just for the situation right now, till we have stability right now, and then we will start to decrease the sell tax 1% per week until we have 0%. The final goal is to have with Meta Ruffy 0% buy tax and 0% sell tax. So that is just the part where we're coming from, okay? And we started to build Ruffy World, our own part of the metaverse. And during the process, what is important for a metaverse? Important for a metaverse is our in-game assets, NFTs, wearable NFTs, dance moves as NFTs, and you need a full functional marketplace for that. So the idea came to write all the features down. What we want to see on our own marketplace. So we didn't have the idea of having we didn't have the idea to name it Luber. We didn't have the idea to have a second token in our ecosystem. The idea was to have the Meta Ruffy marketplace. So we wrote down the whole concept, the business plan, and all the features what we wish to have in our own marketplace. And during the progress, when we started to design the marketplace, when we started to brainstorm, and when we saw like the final product designed, we said to ourselves, we can't tell it just a marketplace, because it is not just a marketplace. We have a very rich list of features what all the comparable marketplaces right now, we can name it. OpenSea, Rarity, Air NFT, you can put Binance NFT, Crypto.com NFT, Coinbase NFT, all the marketplaces, Solana NFT, you can put all of them together, and our marketplace has more features than all of them combined together, ladies and gentlemen. So, and what we are representing here today is a fully developed and launched product. And we are promoting here the pre-sale, which will happen on Pink Sale in exactly 1 week, 15th of this month, 20 UTC on Pink Sale. And ladies and gentlemen, let me show you here. We are talking about LOOBr.com. Here's the certic audit. We are here at 95%, so almost done. Completely, we booked the full package, like KYC, audit, and Skynet, of course. Here's the link to our white paper. Let's go a little bit through the white paper. Of course, I will not read the whole white paper here right now. If you have time, if you are interested, you are, of course, invited to read the white paper. And that is a completely different white paper. I think you, like all the projects what are launching during the last 6 months, all the white papers what we checked to just check the market. We don't have a white paper just to have a white paper. We have really take care about every word what is in the white paper, the whole design. We invested so much energy, time, love in our white paper to provide you the best possible information in a very compact file, to give you a little bit deeper insight about maybe the vision, what we have, what we are trying to do with our new marketplace, ladies and gentlemen. We have here about Luber, for example. Luber, that is a sentence what I love to read, is LOOBr.com is a revolutionary all-in-one cross-chain social media integrated NFT marketplace for players, traders, and creators. We offer state-of-the-art and custom-designed social media features for all users. LOOBr.com is the second product of Meta Ruffy International FZCO, based in Dubai. The first product was Ruffy World, our part of the metaverse with a focus on the entertainment sector. So, of course, I will not read all the content from our white paper. Sorry, my English isn't the best. I'm practicing every day.
Actually, I have a quick question before we go on. How'd you guys come up with the name Luber? Because you can make a lot of jokes about it.
Yeah, we know. So that is a triggering name. It's a short name, easy to remember, easy to understand. And of course, you have like a lot of different, you could name it however you want. But when we saw the name, when I came to the name Luber, I had a feeling. So you need like a you need a connection to a name. And I saw the name when I had the idea of the name. I wrote that down and I say, yes, this is the name. So you can make jokes with every name. I can also make jokes with Aru, but I think the intention is you have a connection. Aru stands for something for you, right? So you have a deep connection. You love, you see, you can identify yourself with the name of your group or with your product. And that is very important. And in this case, for example, we have, I will not read all the content, but you can see here, for example, we have a real KYC badge verified by Verif. All the DMs and chats in our software is end-to-end encrypted, for example. We have our own Luber score. We are setting a new standard. So the thing is, what I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, is what is the biggest problem right now for an NFT project? So an honest, hardworking NFT project is listing the collection on OpenSea, for example, and you are in competition with scam projects. Okay, that means there are a lot of projects. They, for example, 5 friends or 5 people are minting a small collection, and they can use Ethereum to buy and trade and generate fake volume to increase the floor price of the whole NFT collection. And you as an honest hard worker are in competition with scammers, and scammers are stronger than honest hard worker, because scammer can say what they want, they can lie, they can give utility which is not existing, they can fake the volume, fake everything, and you as an honest worker has to compete with all that scam groups. That is also, we have a solution to prevent like fake volume, etc. The next thing is, imagine, okay, you are a creator, you minted your collection on OpenSea, and so now you want to promote your NFT collection. What you are gonna do? So the most prominent platform is Twitter. So you log in on Twitter, and you create your account, or you use your private account to promote your collection on OpenSea. So you have just limited options to promote. So you can post a picture of your NFT, or you can post a link to your OpenSea collection. So maybe you are hustling, working hard to shill as much as you can for your own NFT project, NFT collection, and imagine you hit a hit. Okay, imagine people are liking, commenting, retweeting, commenting, and replying under your post on Twitter. So all these information are lost on OpenSea. No one sees how really interactive is your NFT, and we are changing exactly that in our NFT marketplace, ladies and gentlemen. We have here also to give for honest hard worker a possibility to KYC themselves. We have integrated a Luber score system. So that means when you create your account, you don't need to connect your wallet. So you can create your account with your email address and your password. So when you create a new account, that means you are creating a naked account with 0 Luber points. When you upload your profile picture, you get points for that. Your banner, you get points. When you buy or sell NFTs, you get points. Social links, your bio, and when you make the KYC, you will get also Luber points for your profile. The NFTs, what you are gonna mint, will get automatically the owner's Luber points, and on top of that, the NFT itself will collect his own Luber points. So when the NFT itself will collect like likes, views, comments, shares, etc., the NFT itself will collect also Luber points. So that means when you sell an NFT to someone, the buyer will buy the whole historical interaction, whole social interactions, and all the points. But when the new buyer is a naked new account, the points of the NFT will drop because of the naked account. And when the new buyer with a naked account fill up his profile picture and all that stuff, he can grow all his own owned NFTs. So we have here the vision, we have mission. if you are interested and have time, you can also, of course, go and read all of that. We have here our feature list. That is a shortcut of the full rich feature list what we have. Here is Luber compared to other platforms, for example, OpenSea, Solana NFT, Rarible, Air NFT, etc. So all the things what we have and what they don't have is here completely listed. The NFT Marketplace fees is also very attractive. We have 1% and comparable like 2.5, 3, 5, and 2.5%. And why we are, how can Luber.com have such low fees? The reason is the exclusive token on our marketplace will be the Luber token, and we are that is the one and only exclusive token for trades. So when you buy it, when you want to buy an NFT, you need to buy Luber token to buy the NFT. When you are a creator, you will get Luber token when you want to sell your NFT. That is to prevent like the fake volume for when someone is creating fake volume with Ethereum, with Matic or whatever. That is to prevent that situation. We have tokenomics in our Luber token. First of all, let's talk here about the metrics. So we have here 100 billion token in total. We have 0% seed sale, 0% private sale. The pre-sale date is on 15th of July, 20 UTC. Whitelist only. The hard cap is 850 BNB. The maximum contribution is 3.5 BNB. And this is now the most attractive. This is our pre-sale link, okay? This is here the most important thing for you to know. We will put everything what we collect with this pre-sale into the liquidity to provide a stable as possible launch. And as you can see, we have burned already 32% of the total supply. We vested here already, so no one has token, even we don't have token. And our vesting is like we vested here 19 billion token and here 1 billion token. And we are releasing 10% each 30 days. So that means for 10 months, we will get 10% released per month. And here I will show you what we are gonna do, Luber white paper here. So 1% is for our team. We have in total 50 employees and 10 core team member. And each core team member will get 10 million Luber token per month. So in total, 100 million token per month. 19%, 19 billion token is for our ecosystem. As all of you know, with Meta Ruffy, we listed on 7 exchanges. We are listed on Maxi, Bitmart, Lbank, XT, Hotbit, etc., etc., etc. And we are well connected in the crypto space. So we are talking and negotiating right now with all the exchanges to plan a very nice listing campaign, also with Luber. So the tokenomics are also very, very attractive. Tokenomics, we have 0% token transfer tax, we have 10% buy tax, and 10% sell tax. So that means we have just for the early beginning 2% marketing fees. We will remove this marketing fees very short after our launch. So we will have finally we will have 8% buy and 8% sell and that will be rewards for the community. So we are calling them rewards with potential. So we are rewarding every Luber holder with our parent company token MR. Every Luber buy or sell will generate a new buy on MR and distribute the MR token to Luber holders. So that is supporting the parent company token, and that is also supporting the whole ecosystem what we are trying to build. We gave Luber token 3 powerful utilities. The first utility is the exclusivity for trading NFTs on our marketplace. The second utility is that we are using Luber token and Meta Ruffy token. Both are equal. One voting has one voting right in our DAO governance system, which we will upload, and where you can start a petition, where you can support a petition, and where you can be visible with your voting rights. Lastly, of course, Luber token holder receive MR, so the reward factor is also here. Roadmap is very clear and very short. Our goal is to grow to the biggest marketplace in the world. And we have a sentence which is following us since the beginning of the project. Not the bigger one eats the smaller one. The faster one eats the slower one, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, we will develop an Android version. Someone is echoing here.
Hold on, yeah. Someone, let me go mute this guy. Test is better.
So,
Okay.
of course, we will have an Android version and an iOS version of our marketplace to make it like accessible, easy as possible for all the users. And here's our core team. We have Anna Maria, we have Fox, Ashraf, we have Ramin here, our CFO, Farouk, Kempachi, we have Aldo, 80, Andrea, we have Pete, Crypto King, and Daniel, which is representing the whole core team. Of course, also our thank you page. So, ladies and gentlemen, I talked a lot and a lot of theoretics, and now let's dive deep into the product, what we have built already, which is completely working. You can go now on Luber.com, create your account, mint your first NFT, and socialize on our platform. So we have here our section. We see here a standard, like a very nice designed homepage where you can see all the different NFTs. You see all the information. You see where this NFT is minted. This NFT is minted on a Binance Smart Chain. Ethereum is not minted on Ethereum, Avalanche, Polygon, Solana, Cardano. But of course, you're able to search. You can explore. Here you see users. You can click here on Marketplace. You see here all the different NFTs are listed. You can use here the filter. You can search for timed auction. You can search for fixed price. You can select a category. Is that an artwork, a virtual land, a Ruffy world asset, a physical artwork? Of course, you can also here filter during the chains. And for example, you click here now on this NFT. You have now here, you see directly the creator, who is the creator, who is the owner, where is that NFT minted, the name. You see the if the NFT has any royalties, you can report when you think that is hurting your copyrights or any copyrights. You can report that NFT, provide us information. We will have a support team which is controlling every single report very carefully, and to help to protect copyrights. We have here proof of authenticity, so direct link to the IPFS, where the NFT itself is stored, and here the proof of the Binance Smart Chain, so where you can see the transaction itself, when exactly this minting progress happened. Here now, ladies and gentlemen, is the special part. You can here like the NFT, you can comment, share, and you see here the view. So you have a different way to evaluate for yourself how much is this NFT worth. You can click here and can say, hey, wow, nice NFT. And you can post it directly. You can post as well, like here, any icons, for example, or you can reply. You can say, hey, crypto community, hey, Aru team, what's up, for example. And the owner of the NFT will get a notification. And when you say, okay, let's say I want to talk with the creator. Who's the creator? You can click here to the creator profile. You see here the creator profile page, the creator's feed. You see if this creator has other products, what he sells, the collection, etc. You have here as well. You see when the creator created his account. You can follow the creator. You can click here on the chat icon. That will open automatically here a chat box. You can say, hey, nice NFT. When do you plan to launch your next one? You can directly chat. You have here your chat box. You can chat with everyone. You can also click on compose, create a new group, select your friends, select here your friends, click on next, group name, Aru family. You can create, and here we created a new group. You can say, hey boys, hey, hello, how are you? So you can socialize and connect with your friends. We will implement later on. You can also here like view the members, delete the group, etc. You can also we will upload the feature to have a voice chat, to have a video chat implemented as well. So you see here, for example, the Luber score, etc. Let me go on my account. So first of all, here, you see here your balance, your BNB balance, you see your MR balance, you see your Luber balance. You can click on the calculator. You can calculate how much Luber is $1, etc. You can click here on the settings. You can activate your notification sounds, save the settings. You can delete your account. You can here click on your account. This is here now my account, for example. So you see all your minted NFTs are here. All your owned NFTs are here. My feed is here. My sold one, my listed one, you see, I have a listed NFT here. My bits, my activity, my likes, and my collection are here. You see here, you can hide your wallet address. When you don't want that people see your wallet address for privacy reasons, you can hide your wallet address. You can here edit your profile. You can add your bio, add social links, etc., etc. You can see who is following you. And who are you following? You can click here on verify me. We are working with Verif. So you do the whole KYC, the real KYC process with a third-party company. We are paying for every single KYC. And we don't store your information. That everything will happen on the Verif servers, Verif certified company who are taking care about the whole KYC progress. We just get an API call like this email address is approved, this email address is pending or rejected. Here you can see your Luber score and all of that. So this is also very attractive. So now the next step is when you click on social feed, we have a full functional, ready to go social network. So you can post, hey, are you fam? What's up? You can post it directly. Everybody will see that. You can like, comment, share. You can share.
Is there a chat room? Or is
Yes.
it mainly just kind of like almost like a Instagram, just comment type of chatting?
Yeah, you can chat, you can comment, reply. Someone can say here, yes, this is a reply. For example, you can reply, chat, you can post, you can here click on an image. I can post an image, for example. I can say here, I want to post this one here. I can post the image. I can post a video. And now the special thing is I can post an NFT. That is never done before. We are talking about features which has never exist before. You can post directly the NFT itself on your wall. So people can see the NFT, see the likes, see the comments, comment directly, view the NFT, see, okay, this is a nice NFT. You see the interaction, and we have a new element to count. We have a new instrument to evaluate an NFT itself. So, of course, we have implemented all the NFT minting smart contracts from OpenSea, Rarity, and all of that. So that means when you have, when you own already NFTs, you will see the NFTs in your own section. So when you go on your profile, when you go on owned, you will see all your owned NFTs. But if you don't see your NFT, you can submit, you can click on get listed, or you are an NFT project, you minted already your collection and you want to list your collection on our platform, you can click on get listed, click on live on mainnet, on which chain is your NFT smart contract. And right now we are starting to launch. We launched Luber within the Binance Smart Chain, and we will launch on Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, Cardano with separate marketing campaigns, because we noticed that we have a very splitted NFT community on Avalanche, on Cardano, Solana, and Ethereum. All the different NFT communities are completely spread and don't like each other. I don't know why, but it is fact. And what we are trying to build is a place, a bridge between all the different communities, give everybody the same space to exhibit your collection, to exhibit your love, your art, etc. You can post here the NFT contract and submit. We will review it, every single one personally, and approve or reject the NFT smart contract. What you also can do is we made it super simple to create a new NFT. You click on create an NFT. We have right now 2 options released. Mystery box that will launch soon. you can click on single NFT. You can decide on which blockchain you want to mint. So as I said, so like we started with Binance Smart Chain. Here, very easy, you can choose your file. For example, you can choose your NFT. You can give the NFT a title. This is the title. Your description, you can select an existing collection. For example, you have a collection minted, or you have a collection generated or drawn of 100 NFTs, but you just want to mint 2 of them or 5 of them, and you will mint it later. You can add to this collection later on. You don't have to mint directly now everything. So that is also attractive for individuals who don't who design every NFT completely individual. For example, you start a collection like a zoo, and you start to design a dog, and then you start to design a cat, and you can put all of them. For example, also it's like a few weeks or a few days later, you can continue to mint and put the NFT in the same collection. Of course, you can update your properties. You can say here, for example, background brown. For example, you can say here, for example, skin color gray, for example, and add all the properties, and you can select the category, is that the artwork or whatever. And of course, you have to accept our terms and conditions, and you have to declare that you are the 100% owner of the copyrights. Otherwise, we will, when we get reports, we will have the rights to ban you immediately when you hurt anyone else's copyrights. So our platform is built to protect the copyrights from the creators, and to protect at the same time traders to buy something which is worthless. And this is the way how you mint a single NFT. But you can also go here on create NFT, click on multiple NFTs, and you can upload here. For example, I'm uploading here right now a few NFTs at the same time. So you see, it's completely uploaded. All my NFTs are uploaded. For all the people who are using NFT JSON metadata, you can also click on choose files, upload your JSON file, and upload for a larger collection the JSON file, and you don't have to fill everything manually. So you can see here, for example, the title. You can say elephant title. For example, the description. This is the test. This is a test description, for example. And for example, you see when you click on other NFTs, the title and the description is empty, right? But you can also click here, copy to all. That means you copy automatically to all other NFTs. You don't have to write everything down. And the same with properties. You can say here background red, skin color blue, submit, copy to all. That means you copy to all the skin color, background, or whatever, and can then, for example, here change it, background or whatever, and change and customize your properties. Select artwork, create the item, and mint the whole collection. Of course, you have here your NFT. Here is he wants to see us chat. Hey, this is the chat. How are you? What's going on? And everything here is completely developed from scratch. So this is Luber, ladies and gentlemen. We are presenting a product which is completely developed and working, and we see massive potential. We see massive potential that we have built a product which is definitely with the potential to be at least minimum $1 billion market cap company. So we have a lot more. I don't know how many time we have. We have now a few minutes, like 10 to 15 minutes. I want to show you a little bit more. So we have here.
Wait, are you guys having an AMA after this immediately, or do you have time?
No, I think not immediately, but we have a heavy marketing campaign, over 50 AMAs, and we are booking every day new AMAs. Let me check. Ramin, are you here? Is Ramin here?
I'm here, Gian. What do you need?
When is the next AMA for today? Oh, let me check in the calendar.
19 UTC.
Okay, so in 1 hour. So we are good. We are good. So
Okay.
let me share something here. We have here, for example. So do you see my screen?
No.
Lost it.
Your screen went down.
Okay. Do you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So this is, for example, what we have built in Ruffy World. We have built so many new features, so many new possibilities, and this is here our NFT art gallery. And you see here the billboard, for example. So what we are going to do is we want to promote and support NFT projects best possible. So that means we will support you when you are. We will support all the NFTs with interactions on Luber. We will support your display, support your collection, feature you, and give you an opportunity to exhibit yourself in our. So, for example, this is how it will look like inside. And let me show you now what we have built inside. This one. For example, you as an NFT creator can see. Do you see my screen?
Yes.
So you see the rotation, like how we present the NFTs inside. We are building everything from scratch, ladies and gentlemen. So the thing is that very important for you to know is when you create your Luber account, you can use the Luber account, the same credentials, to log in Ruffy World. When you are KYC'd in Luber, you are also automatically KYC'd for Ruffy World. You will get, as a Luber holder, MR rewards, and with that MR rewards, you can buy land, for example. You can buy land and open up your own gallery, which you own, and your own place. You can create an event where you can invite in a complete.
By the way, you're not sharing your screen anymore. Just letting you know.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Wait a second. So, and you are able to mint your own land, and it doesn't matter which land plot you got. It is for you a possibility, one more possibility to show your community, and that will be very, very attractive for NFT projects. And that will be also very attractive for traders who are investing heavily in the NFT space. So you are in the metaverse and completely connected. So we have now a super innovative NFT marketplace, and you have here a place where you can socialize, hang around, look, exhibit, and talk directly with your community. At the same time, you can promote an event for your own land plot, for your own NFT art party, for example. When you launch a new drop, you can celebrate that in your own land plot. And we have a rich feature list, which is coming. For example, two-factor authentication. And of course, for every mint, for every buy, every sell, you have to connect your wallet. But you are not forced when you use the social network. That's why I said you don't need to connect your wallet. And there's one important thing, what I'm saying in every AMA. There's zero opportunity, zero potential, or no one has whitelist spots for our presale. There's only one way. Every other way is scam. They will try to scam you. They tell you, I have a plug or whatever. They will try to sell it to you or anything else. Everything is completely a lie. There's no other way to get a whitelist spot for our presale. The only way to get a whitelist spot is you have to buy our parent company token MR, and you have to stake it and lock it for at least 30 days. When you do that, we will take a snapshot on 24 hours before our presale starts, 14th of July, 20 UTC, or every wallet which is staked and locked exactly at that time will automatically get whitelisted for our pre-sale. So I'm really sorry that I had to talk so much because we have so much to talk about, and I'm really sorry, but we can now start open for questions, or if you have any questions, Borja, feel free, bro.
Oh, yeah. All right. So one thing I would like to add.
And quickly, just to label that, the minimum staking is 10 million MR tokens. That is the minimum that you can stake to be qualified for a whitelist spot.
Which is worth approximately $50,000. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Well, it's cheap right now. BNB is cheap.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So my question is, when did you announce this, that the whitelist will only be by having 10 million tokens? Like, do you remember the date, exact date when you announced?
We changed first because which we had before $1 million, 1 million MR minimum staking. So we don't want that people take advantage. We learned a lot in the last 6 months. So we changed the minimum staking amount from 1 million to 10 million, and then we announced that. I was that your question?
Yeah. When did this happen? Do you have like a rough date, like approximately like a month ago, 2 weeks ago? You know, it's just
no, 4 days. 4 days ago, I think. Yeah. Okay. When we launched Luber, we launched Luber. The information that was last Friday. Yes, last Friday, 6 days ago.
Okay, so 4 days ago. It seems like since then the price, because I would think with this kind of announcement, the price would be pumping of your Meta Ruffy token, right? Because
yes.
people would want to be buying in to get the whitelist spot. But I also looked that you have about 400 or so holders that have over 10 million tokens.
Yes.
So so you're not planning to open this up to the public. You're betting on the basically
so it will go.
The whitelist will fill the pre-sale, correct?
Yes. So we have 800 staker. When you check the holder number on Binance when you, during BC scan, you don't see the holders who are staked because all the tokens are in our staking contract. Over 40 billion, 30 billion, 40 billion token are staked in our contract. That's the reason why you don't see the real number of holders. We have already right now over 800, let me check that, over 800, 820, 810, I don't know, something, let me check that. So we have right now over, I have to calculate that. Wait. So here's the calculator. We have 481 plus 121 plus 314, 900. Oh, 916 staker who are eligible and who will get, not eligible, who will be whitelisted for the Luber pre-sale. Yes, as I said, like normally, like with that positive announcement, you would see people, and you see, like we have we gained a lot of new. We could convince a lot of new investors to invest in our project, invest in our ecosystem, and of course, it is a little bit confusing sometimes. As you know, like when a project is announcing a second token, normally it is like the death of the first token, because that is what all the 1,000 projects prior to us did. So they completely left the first project and the project died. But when you take a little bit time and analyze and study the way what we are doing, you will directly see that this is not comparable with any kind of investment what you did in your life. This is not comparable with any of these other projects. What we are trying to do is to stabilize and to build value. And of course, we had a lot of people, they got a lot of high APIs on Meta Ruffy. And when you imagine, like when we listed Meta Ruffy, we had in the first week over $10 million volume, and we didn't have any reputation. Of course, we was transparent and this and that, but right now it's a completely different situation. We are completely doxed. We improved ourselves. We are over 6-7 months in the crypto space, and we have the same account, same profile, we are working for the same company and all of that. Our company is registered and all the trademarks are worldwide set. Our company is registered in Dubai. And all of that is building the reputation, trust level, etc. It's a completely different situation. But imagine we will have $10 million volume in the first days in Luber. That would generate automatically a $800,000 buy. So we are talking about $5,000 BNB buy on Meta Ruffy. So when you want to participate on the Luber presale, you have to support the parent company token first. Then you
wait. Can you explain? So how will the buy happen? You said there's going to be 5,000 BNB buy on Meta Ruffy.
Yeah.
How?
It is Meta Ruffy is the reward token. So all Luber holder will get rewards. And Meta Ruffy is the reward token. So that means when we have $10 million volume on Luber, that we have 8% buy and sell tax for rewards. That means the contract will generate a buy on Meta Ruffy worth of 5,000 BNB when we have $10 million volume on Luber in the first days. We had 10 million in the first week on Meta Ruffy. So you can check everything what I say is provable, and you can check that on Binance Smart Chain and everywhere. So that means the Luber contract is pumping liquidity into the parent company token. So what you have to know when you analyze and when you realize that, you see like you as a early Luber holder will get rewarded with rewards, with potential. And at the same time, we have Ruffy World and Meta Ruffy, which is completely outstanding and independently with the potential to be a $1 billion company, $1 billion market cap company, completely independently. LOOBr Marketplace is also completely independently possible to grow to over 1 billion market cap. Exactly the same. We have here now 2 products within the same entity, within the same company. You have to imagine like we have Apple, and the first product is iPhone and the second product is MacBook Pro. And even if you are a Luber investor, you will also automatically be a Meta Ruffy investor. So, and what we did is you have to buy 10 million MR token first, stake it, and then you have the chance to get into the Luber presale. You will get whitelisted. So what happens? You get into the Luber presale, for example. So you see like we will have a super pump. I know that a lot of investors will try to ape. They don't wait for the dip. They will ape directly at launch because of the super high rewards. So what will happen is you as an early investor will get and collect massive MR token. So of course you have the opportunity to sell it over the market, or you can use it to stake your MR token. We reduced our staking completely to 20% maximum. And for all the people who are planning to have their own project or invested in a project, please tell everybody it's sorry for the word, but it's bullshit to have more than 20% API. It's not sustainable. We tried everything. Every project who has more than 20% API for the staking, it's not sustainable, and that will not live, and they will die very, very soon. You
could have more percentage APY, but then what's going to happen is all this token's going to become worthless. So you actually get negative APY if you convert a dollar value.
Yeah, that is the case when you mint to pay the staker API. But in our case, we have our own token provided from the beginning to pay the staking API. Important as well is we are talking here about to build an ecosystem. So both project has individually potential to be $1 billion company, and the rewards has rewards with potential. We named it rewards with potential because the rewards has potential. And here with that concept, what we are doing is we are pumping massive liquidity to MR. of course, we will have people who will sell their token. We will hit our new all-time high in MR as well. What we are doing behind the scenes is all the weak hands, what we have right now in MR, will washed out. All the big wallets will be washed out and will be replaced with new, fresh investors who got their token from the investment of the marketplace token Luber. So what we are doing is we are building here our own ecosystem, and very important for every investor is we collected during the last few months $2 million. We reinvested everything, and we have right now over $1 million liquid capital to invest into our project. And I want to show you here another short video, ladies and gentlemen.
So can you repeat that again? So you collected $2 million from
Yes.
Meta Ruffy, right? From taxes, from
Yes.
tokens, from dev tokens, all that. Have you been I know you guys, from what I remember, you guys had a similar vesting schedule, I think, for dev tokens, right? For development and all that.
We never sold one token.
There was no tokens, so you guys
No.
still have those tokens?
We never had tokens.
You never did. What about for taxes? So you for taxes, so you collected the 2 million basically from tax, right? From volume.
Yes, only from volume. And we never sold one token. And of course, when we hired at the beginning and when we selected a member to join our core team, of course, it's the same. Like, you don't know the people, you are trying to build trust. I selected a lot of people with potential, but at the end of the day, from 25 core members, so that is the quote, the reference of the Binance Smart Chain. But it's a very good quote, by the way. We could filter out all the people who are not trustful, who are not loyal, or all of the people who got team tokens who we kicked out. They sold their token, and that's the reason we don't do the same mistake twice. I think we don't have a problem to make mistakes. I think all the other devs or all the other projects, they would just shut down Meta Ruffy and they would just start a new project. But the main idea behind the whole project is to build our own ecosystem. We started with the metaverse. For the metaverse, you need a marketplace. Then we reached out to interactive map with land sale. Land sale means you have a lot of people, they want to build their own business. Business means you can start your own launchpad. Launchpad means you can start your own exchange. You can swap, you can bridge. So we are building here our own ecosystem, and that is the major goal of the whole entity. And here in this case, yes, we never sold one token, but of course, all ex-core member who we kicked out or left, they sold their token. And that's the reason why we vested our token for Luber. So that means we have 1 billion token for the core team, 100 million token for each, and that is vested, and that will be released 10% per month. And I think that is the best way to control that. So even if we have people who are buying, selling, or whatever, that is all of that is like up to everyone else. So, and I want to show you, we have booked for this marketing campaign, for Luber marketing campaign, over 50 AMAs. Do you see my screen?
Just lost it.
Now?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
All right, so I think a big question here is for investors and potential investors is your Meta Ruffy token, right? It's a long-term token, right? You're working on the ecosystem with that one. You're doing the metaverse. So the question is, why why take that funds that were earned, let's say, for that token, the $2 million, and invest a lot of that into development of another token, but not into continuous marketing and development of the actual use case for the original token? Are the investors happy about that? Because I'm just curious, what's the investor sentiment like for the current? I mean, because yes, in a way, I guess the Meta Ruffy is going to benefit because of the buybacks, right? The buybacks for the distributions. But then, of course, a lot of people probably will be selling it too. So as long as more people are holding it versus selling their reflections, then the price should go up. But it's just going to depend on about the sentiment, right? If investors are pissed off, they're going to be like, screw this, I'm going to sell. If they're happy, they're going to hold, right? So my question is, like, how is the investor sentiment for Meta Ruffy, and also with your idea about with the new token, instead of just continuing on fully with the Meta Ruffy token? Because you could have done all these use cases, all this Luber type use cases with the current token, right? With the current company.
Yes. So I have to say, you have to know that we have built the marketplace, and not with an intention to have a second token. That is not a second project. I could understand your question when we've built the Luber metaverse. But what we are doing is we have built the marketplace. We just renamed it and gave them a new token with a value to have like the trading opportunity with the utility for a trading utility in our marketplace. So we are not using the funds from Meta Ruffy to build another project. We are building our own marketplace. Luber is a product and powered by Meta Ruffy. And as you can see, we allow only people who are investing in Meta Ruffy to be part of Luber. And we have 8% reward, we have 8% tax, and the tax of Luber are Meta Ruffy token. So in every AMA where I go, everybody knows we are Meta Ruffy International FZCO based in Dubai. Our first product is Ruffy World. Our second product is Luber. I hope I could answer your question.
Yeah. So Luber is basically it's like the Meta Ruffy is going to own Luber. So in a way, Luber is part of Meta Ruffy. So that's why. But the thing is, you're not giving those tokens for free, right, to the existing Meta Ruffy holders. They still will have to contribute. You still got to contribute there, 3-4 BNB, whatever the maximum is 3.5 BNB. Okay.
Yes, of course. We will never do the mistake again to give token for free. Luber will not have staking. And if, then with super low APIs, maybe 5, 6, 7%, something like that.
Yeah, I do like your distributions. I mean, I don't really agree with the burn because that part doesn't really matter. But the team vesting.
We could also mint the 67 billion token, but it don't looks good. It looks like when you see totally minted 67 billion, it looks like the contract can mint new token. That's the reason why we decided to go with 100 billion token and create the pre-sale, vest, lock, do everything what we want, and the rest, bam, burned. That's it.
Well, why even burn at all? You could have just made all the other percentages higher. Like at the end of the day, you could have set the price whatever you want for tokens. So it doesn't really matter about the actual.
Our main goal was to be transparent as possible with our tokenomics. So we can say now, no one has token. So do you see my screen?
No, you're not sharing it.
Oh, wait. Telegram. So here. So do you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see no one has token. We had 0% private sale, 0% seed sale. No one has access to token. Not me, not the team, no one has token. Only the pre-seller has token. And when we expect a very quick sellout of the pre-sale, and we know about a lot of investors who are invested in Meta Ruffy who want to support the whole ecosystem, or investors who really want to invest in this specific NFT marketplace, who will ape in very early. Why very early? Normally, as an investor, you invest in a pre-sale, and after the launch, you wait that people from the seed or private sale dump first. All the weak paper hands dump first. You wait for the pump and you wait for the first dump. And that is an opportunity for CMC and CoinGecko listing that will generate the second pump, and you have the opportunity to sell then. And after that, most of the tokens are dead. But in our case, no one has token. When you claim your token, you don't pay tax. We have 0% token transfer tax. But when you claim your token from presale and sell it directly, that means you're plus minus zero. And here, that is the attractive part. We are full funded. We are not dependent on funds. We put 100% of that 850 BNB, what we are going to collect, in the liquidity pool of PancakeSwap. That is never done before. Check every single presale where you invested in your entire life. You will never have 100%. Yes?
No, we had our 100%, but
with your token, with your token. Yeah.
That's why I like your distribution. Actually, I'm like, it seems like you took the Boyakus class on how to actually do tokenomics.
Yeah, I know. We talked about your project. What happened? Did you develop your site and everything?
Yep, we are actually launching our launch pad in about a week or two.
Oh, nice! Wow, very good. Very good.
But yeah, I'll post it. Basically, what happened was, long story short, I don't really want to talk about it too much. We can talk about it after, because it's your AMA. But we had long story short, we had I had the idea to test the contract by launching like a nano cap, and everyone agreed to it, and it's still going. It went 70x. It's still about like 30 or 20x or so right now, because it's going to continue on. Like we made that project into a nano cap chain. It's kind of similar. It's actually a similar idea to what you guys are doing. It's like you have to be a diamond hand holder of the current one to get the whitelist spot for the next one, and that's like the only way to get a whitelist spot. So like basically that, and then we're doing our second nano cap in about a week or two, which will be the first project launched on our launch pad to kind of test, same purpose as the first one, test the updated contract, test the launch pad with the real launch, live launch. And then after that, probably a week or two later, we'll launch our main token.
Wow, amazing. And I have to say, I'm really, really thankful for your critical questions, because that is also improving. I hope you do that with every team and every presale. That helps your community to ask the questions what they have in their mind and are shy to ask. And that are very, very good question. I want to say really from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for all your question. And yes, I can't wait to see you creating your profile on Luber.com.
Oh yeah, definitely will, for sure. I do like, so you guys are basically, your goal with Luber is, long story short, is to take the market away from OpenSeas, right? OpenSeas and some of the other NFTs marketplaces.
Our goal is to build the #1 NFT marketplace in the world.
And I don't know if I missed it. When is the actual marketplace? It already launched. I see it. I don't know. Does it actually work?
Yes, you didn't.
So I could currently use it, right? I mean, I seen it, but I wasn't sure if that was like a demo, if it's actually live, like everything works. I could list my NFTs on there right now.
Yes, you can completely, everything is working. You can create your profile, socialize, follow, everything. But it's a live. We launched 3 days ago. You can mint it now. And the only thing what no one can do is no one can buy NFTs, because you need Luber token to buy. And that is the Jordan Belfort sell me the pen thing, right? So you have to build a needs first, and then you deliver the product you need to buy to get this NFT.
Okay, so you need the tokens to buy. So can you explain or do like a demonstration or if whatever you have of let's say how the traveling or the how the token will work and how this will help with the token price. So for example, let's say I wanted to buy an NFT. The only way to buy it, right, is with the Luber token. So I can't use BNB or Ethereum, right? I have to use Luber token to buy, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So that means I have to buy those tokens on PooCoin or PancakeSwap. So I buy the Luber tokens.
Yeah.
I go on LOOBr.com marketplace. I buy the NFT. Let's say for the 1 million tokens. Like I see they're listed on here, 1 million tokens. So I know Luber is going to have buy and sell taxes. So when I'm buying the NFTs, it's going to be similar taxes. So will the seller get taxed, or how will this work? And where these tokens going to go to? Does the seller get 1 million? I know you said I think you said 1% is the fee.
Yes.
Right.
So for example, this is my minted collection. Okay. So when you want to, oh yes, you are right. I forgot to talk about that. When you click here on list on marketplace, you have here two options, right? You can say, for example, you want royalties, and you can say, for example, you want 5% royalties. Of course, to prevent like honeypot NFTs, we cap that. There's a limitation between 1 and 10%, right? And you can also like turn the royalties off. You can say you want 100 Luber token for your NFT. That means we are taking your 100 and we are adding our own fees, like 1% on top of that, what you want for your NFT. So at the end of the day, you are paying as a creator the 1% fees, but you get what you want. You have also the option, timed auction, also here, like royalties or not. You can say, for example, the minimum bid is 100 Luber token, and you want an auction for the next 24 hours. So everybody is now eligible to create a bid. Okay, when you create a bid, for example, you want to pay 110 Luber token. That means you are the highest bidder and you can't cancel your bid. When you make a bid, your token will be stored in the marketplace smart contract. That means the seller has a guarantee that when someone bids on a timed auction bid, it's a guarantee. The seller is also not allowed to cancel. So it is a guaranteed deal what will happen when a seller creates a timed auction. I can bid for 100 Luber token, and I will be able to claim the NFT when no one is bidding higher than me. But in case for example, you create a bid for 100 Luber token, and I am also interested to buy the NFT, and I'm offering 150 Luber token. That means the smart contract will send you automatically the 100 Luber token to your wallet, and I'm the new highest bidder. And for example, you say, hey, I want to try it again. So you don't pay any tax. You get your full token back. And for example, you say, I want to bid now 200. So you can bid 200. And that means I will get my 150 Luber token back. So we can play the game until the 24 hours are over. When the 24 hours when the countdown shows 0, no one is able to create a new bid. And highest bidder are able to claim the NFT, and the actual owner, the previous owner, will automatically get the Luber token in his wallet. So that is the case how you list your NFTs in the marketplace.
And so if I understand this correctly, though, if you want to sell the NFTs, by the way, will this work for Ethereum, or which chains of NFTs are you currently supporting?
Right now, we start with Binance Smart Chain, and later on, so we will announce that. we will have a separate marketing campaign when we launch Ethereum. So we are working right now to on our bridge to bridge the Luber token to other blockchains, to have a packed version on other blockchains, to have like a one-to-one version on other blockchains. So that means you are able to, it doesn't matter if you use your Luber Ethereum token or your Luber Avalanche token or your Luber Solana token or Polygon token, you are able to purchase any token with any Luber token. So every Luber token on every blockchain is worth the same. So we found a way. So you see, like the innovation is spreading in our company. We found a way, a very secure and safe way. We know, like in the last 3 to 6 months, we heard a lot of horrible stories how all the bridge smart contracts are exploited, right? So we found a way to take the Ethereum, to convert it in BNB, to use the BNB to create a buy on pancake swap, take the Luber token, send it over to the Ethereum version of the Luber token, and send it to the person who is interested to buy a Luber token with Ethereum and put the liquidity into the main liquidity pool. There will be no other liquidity pool. So we found a way how to do that. And we are developing that right now. It's not ready. We are developing, we are working right now on that. And when it's done, we will release immediately. And it's very easy to launch on Ethereum, on Avalanche, on Polygon. All of the EVM blockchains are the same. You can use the same smart contract. It's just a little bit adjustment. Everything what you see is completely designed and developed from scratch in-house.
All right. So I see the only issue with, for example, with using your launchpad. I mean, not your launchpad, your marketplace. Due to the fact that you got to use your token to buy and sell, right? So when you're the seller, if I just want to sell my NFTs, I'm gonna have to go back and sell the Luber tokens after I make the NFT sale, and
Yes.
that will be taxed at 10%, right?
Yes, that's right.
So how would you convince NFT sellers to pay the 10% to sell the NFT when they could sell it, on other marketplaces where it's much cheaper?
I could totally understand your concern when our buy and sell tax, marketing dev wallet tax, when we had marketing or dev wallet tax. But in this case, we have reward tax. So, and you don't have the tax on Ethereum, that's correct. But at the same time, you don't get rewarded. And we are talking about 8% rewards from every buy and sell. And that means just for holding, you will get rewarded. And the reward token, what you get, is also with potential. That means you are in the same ecosystem. And this is not the end of the story. We didn't start it, to be honest, the real story. We are preparing ourselves. We are building right now the foundation. We are working right now on our own part of the metaverse. We are working right now on our marketplace, and we are working on to build our own ecosystem. The interactive map will also be launched soon. The DAO will be launched soon. Our swap, our bridge, all of the elements which are very important are very, very, very important, and all of them will be launched soon.
Yeah, so, but no, what I'm trying to say is, if I'm selling like a high value NFT, let's say, Bored Ape or something like that for 100 Ethereum. Yes. If I sell that on OpenSea or some other platforms, there usually is a much smaller, because the thing is, when I sell, I get Ethereum back, which I could sell or trade with zero tax. Yes. I mean, there are platform fees, of course, 1% or whatever, same as you. But the fact is, I could trade it with BNB or Ethereum, which has zero taxes. But if I'm going to sell, let's say, 100 Ethereum worth NFT, I will get 100 Ethereum worth of Luber tokens. but that means let's say I just want to cash out because I want to, my BUSD or USDC. It's going to cost me 10%. That's the issue. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, so how would you convince someone to eat 10% tax to use your platform versus where they could just do it with tax-free tokens like BNB or Ethereum?
As I said, that is exactly the point. Like, we have a community. It's like the tax are going back to the community. So that is also an argument. So like you are talking about the con argument, right? So why should I pay tax? It's the same thing as that's the con argument. The pro argument is just for holding your token, you will get rewarded. You can stay in the ecosystem. And our goal is not to, it would be the easy way. You are right. We could use Ethereum. We could use Binance. We could use ADA. We could use Matic. But at the end of the day, we want to build our own ecosystem. With that, we are able to build trust in the token. We want to see that the Luber token is able to be a top 100 CoinMarketCap token, top 50 CoinMarketCap token. So to build the trust in the token itself, of course, it will be harder. The way is harder, but we are not scared from a harder way. We are very happy there is a way to have the possibility and the opportunity to build an ecosystem and to build something. I mean, at the end of the day, we are living in a market where two top 10 coins like Luna and UST are eliminated in 3 days. A two top 10 token with billions of dollars and billions of volume are completely eliminated. And we think when it's possible that a $1 billion company, two top 10 token are eliminated in 3 days, that is a possible way to have an opportunity to replace these two places with fresh new projects, with fresh new ideas, innovative stuff. And that is where we are docking on. So our goal is to build the infrastructure, to build the ecosystem. And I completely understand. It is, there are 1,000 marketplaces. Why should I use the Luber marketplace? You can use the Solana marketplace. You can use any other marketplace. It's the same. When you don't see the social network feature, when you don't see the possibility to interact with your community, we could have 10% tax. People would get something for that taxation. That is what I want to say. Like, you have a marketplace with rich features. And of course, when your argument is, okay, other marketplaces could implement these features, what is the difference? The difference is here. We are the original. We don't copy from other marketplaces. We are real. We have the vision. Every other marketplace can copy our past, but can't copy the vision, the future. And we don't need other projects to be ourselves. We don't identify ourselves during other projects. Maybe the goal is someday we will have our own blockchain. You never know. But what we are doing is to build our own ecosystem.
All right, another important thing for future investors is to looking at the history of previous projects and previous tokens and like what the plans are for those, especially for long-term holders, right? So with Meta Ruffy, I know we talked about it a little bit, how the buybacks or the rewards are going to be happening. So just to reiterate, it's going to be 10% buy tax, 10% sell tax, 8% is going to go to rewards, and 2% is going to go to marketing, right? So how is the Meta Ruffy project? I know you guys are working on the game or metaverse, as you would say. So what stage are you at now, and what's because the thing is also to be able to participate in the pre-sale for this one, you need Meta Ruffy, right? So it's very important to talk about Meta Ruffy also, because if I wanted to, let's say, have 3 wallets to buy the Luber pre-sale, I'm going to have to buy 30 million worth of tokens. And so it's important for investors. I mean, honestly, the chart looks good for a buy right now. It looks like it found support. It bounced off support a couple times. Like you're saying, I do agree with you. Many the paper hands are probably out. But the thing is, there will probably be a dump in about, and let me see how long, in about 38 days, when the guys who locked for 30 days to get into pre-sale, they're gonna probably race to
Of course, we will have
race to unstake and dump before everyone else can. Because I think a lot of people, will buying it just to get the pre-sale spot.
Of course, people will also FUD and say, "Hey, I bought 10 million MR token. I didn't get in the pre-sale. This project is shit, and you scammed me," and all of that. That's also happened. So for the long-term investors, for investors or people who are interested to invest in a company, in a movement, in an ecosystem, we are the perfect place. And of course, we have right now 25% sell tax, which is really high. And 25% of the sell tax are going in our marketing wallet. So that means when someone is selling for $100, we get $25. When a group of people are selling for $100,000, we will get $25,000. And we will use 100% of the collected tax to make marketing and replace the seller position. So we are talking about a master plan, Boira. So that means you are invested in, you buy MR to be able to be a part on the pre-sale on Luber. And it's not a guarantee to get in, but hopefully you will get in. And if you get in, we will have a super massive buy pressure on Luber that will generate another MR token for you. You are able to hold that. This is the first project where you can say, okay, I will get rewarded just to hold. And I know you can go away. You can go away, come after 6 months, and you will see we are here. We did that. And we are facing our problems. And yes, we did mistakes with high API tax. And we solved the issue. We localized the issue, and we faced the issue, and we are here, and we found a way where we have like a super benefit for both token and to promote the whole ecosystem. So I hope people understand the whole system, right? So I hope that people
so how is
the line.
So where are you at with the metaverse, with the game? Like, what's the plans? What's the future look like? Because like I said, to really buy into this token, you need to buy Meta Ruffy also. So can you give us a little bit of update of what's going on with that?
Of course. Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So we launched our Android version. We launched our iOS version. And we are here right now in the test play version. So that means I show you here what we've built. We have built like a day and night, snow, rain, dark and light mode.
So the thing is, there could be like 100 different metaverses, right? Like we have Roblox, we have Rec Room, we have what's the one? VR chat. I would consider those are probably as metaverse.
We have built a fighting arena here. You can fight. Wait, let me show you here more.
So what would be the purpose? Is this going to be games you're going to have in here? Is it going to be kind of like Roblox? Or like, what are you planning to accomplish?
Look, here we have built everything. What you see here as well is completely developed from scratch. So here, this is our racing track. So it's 3 in the morning. It's a little bit dark, but I will show you here. You can select your car, for example. This is completely developed from scratch. So you can have, your race. So the purpose is,
because Because, for example, for
Look,
someone to invest in the metaverse, like buy land,
look, the purpose
right?
is you have here a leaderboard, right? And you have like a daily leaderboard, a leader ranking system. The winner of the daily ranking will win a bronze wearable NFT. The weekly will win a silver wearable NFT. The monthly will win a golden, and the yearly ranked winner, the best player in 1 year, will win a diamond wearable NFT. Okay, and this wearable NFT, you can see here the whole map. We have here the VIP launch. You can chill, sit, communicate with all the people who are downstairs. And this is the second thing, the second minigame what we have built. And here is our castle, our mystery castle. Later on, you have to pay entry to be here in the mystery castle. So we have money trees. You can loot, like a loot box system, where you can find loot boxes, and in that loot boxes are NFTs. You see here like everything completely developed, right? You see here all that stuff. Wait, let me show you here.
And how much for this game, since we talked, previously when you guys had the demo, the first time? It's been months, right, since you launched. How many developers do you guys have working on this? And do you have an idea of costs spent for the development of the game currently? Because it still looks fairly early, like an alpha, beta, or I don't know. Can you even consider this a beta?
Of course. So we are right now, we completed the alpha stage. So that means you have here add to friends, block, report, kick. You can modify your character, customize your character how you want, and do all that stuff. You have your private room. And we are continuously developing. We never stop to develop. Like the mini map is new. The iOS Android version is new. So, and the thing is, to be honest, the hardest challenge as an entrepreneur is to find good employees. So to give you a number, that to hire one good dev, you need to hire 25 good devs and kick 24 of them. Because there's a difference between coder and coder. They are coder, they are lazy coding, they are hard coding, they are not coding, they are not familiar with GitHub and all that stuff, push and pull. We have here, for example, we have 3 different like branches. Like we have a production, we have a development, and a test branch. So what we are doing, the stable version, our master branch, so the production branch is live. We are working on the development branch and testing on the test branch. So you have different teams who are very, very experienced with C# and Unity development and Solidity integration. So like integration of Web3 into that. So you have different types of developer who are working at the same time, but also like the 3D designers, we changed. We invited and we kicked a lot of employees. So to have now a core like a team of employees, 50 people, we hired over 250 people and kicked all of them. We have right now 50 really good employees in all the different districts, all the different areas. We have a team of over 15 people who are just working on the marketplace. And for example, we are not sharing the same sources, because we are talking here about C#, we're talking here about server administration, hosting, we talk about load balancer, we talk about content delivery network, we talk about web, Amazon AWS, we talk about S3, we talk about RDS, we talk about that we have a completely different skill set is needed to build Ruffy World, and we talk about React, JS, MongoDB. We are talking about a complete different skill set on the marketplace, for example. So what I want to say is, I can't tell you now. It's of course in our books, in our statistics, and all the calculations what we are doing. We have all the information. I can tell you that, of course, no problem.
All right. So, but like, I still don't feel
but
like my question has been answered.
I feel I feel we need a little bit more time to answer all your questions. If you have more questions, we can do another AMA. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're probably gonna need to do another AMA because I do feel like I definitely have a lot more questions.
Because I really like that someone is asking direct questions, and I'm sure that that is the only way to validate a good project from bad projects, and that's the way how people are answering. How you try to bring the devs into a stress situation. I have the answer because I'm involved in every single particle of the company. I'm the captain, I'm the CEO, I'm the founder. I know exactly what I'm doing. I talked with a lot of companies. I talked with a lot of projects who also was really, really hyped. I talked with a lot of projects, and after a conversation of a minute, I realized that no one has the quality. No one has of course, I'm also not a coder. I can't code a smart contract, but I can read a smart contract. I know how to talk with our devs. To remember, since I'm 18 years old, I'm building teams, companies. I've built in my life so many companies. I was involved in so many different companies. I'm born in this space. I'm born, and this Meta Ruffy is the first project what I've ever did in the crypto space. Of course, like Ruffy coin, Meta Ruffy, I count that as well into that, right? So this is the first project what I've ever did in the crypto space, and I promise one and last thing for all the people who are listening: Meta Ruffy will be my last project as well. So I have here the space to express myself, to be visionary, to have the possibility to do that. We are not limited in a space. I can work today on our marketplace. I can build a team to build the marketplace. I can build a team to build a bridge. I can build a team to build a blockchain. So we have all these possibilities, and I can't wait to see all the landowners, all the interactive map, and all the interaction in Ruffy world. But the primary focus right now is to promote our pre-sale on Pink Sale. That is the most important thing. But you are right. It's also important for all the people who are maybe interested to invest in our ecosystem, because it's not just a pre-sale where you grab a few whitelists and ape in and that's it. That is exactly the case. That is why we have 25% sell tax in Meta Ruffy. People who just want to ape quick in and quick out, they are not interested. Also, the bots are not interested. So people have to understand. They have to take their time and understand why sell tax 25%. And when you understand that point, because Meta Ruffy has 0% tax when you hold. That's exactly the point. When you sell now, you pay 25%.
How long is this 25% sell tax going to be going on for?
So we will start to control the sell tax 1% per week. And of course, it's very important that we see a stabilization when we see the heavy wallets are decreased, and when we see the weak hands are out, and we have a new interest, because we expect a new all-time high with the power of Luber, with the direct impact of Luber, and a new all-time high. But we also expect a sell-off, but not a sell-off like a completely destroying everything. We expect a sell-off of people with weak hands, with people who are tired to wait, who are scared or whatever, and all the people who are new to our project, who see the vision, who see the power what we are delivering here, to see the progress. I mean, to be honest, bro, all of you guys invested in pre-sales with just a white paper with promises, and all the projects died because they couldn't deliver. And we have here a competition of people who really want to develop, but they are not able, because until you find the right dev, you will get 20 times scammed also as an owner of a project. And it don't make sense for me to collect like 200 BNB in private sale, 200 BNB in seed sale, and you've sold tokens for a worth of 400 BNB, and then you start your pre-sale with 400 BNB. That means the balance is not there. And here in this case, no one has token. All token are locked and vested for a year, for 10 months, release 10% per month. The only way to get in is you have to understand what is our ecosystem, and that is, for me, I think the best possible way to have a very healthy pre-sale and attract real investors, not paper hands. We don't want to attract paper hands, traders. Just like we offer something really big. We have our product completely developed and ready and launched. You can create now your account. The Certic audit is 95%. For all the people who don't know, we are talking about over like I don't know if I'm allowed to say the number. Well, we are talking about like between 150 and 200 BNB just for the audit, Skynet, KYC. We are talking about, I don't know, like this marketplace, to develop this marketplace, how much money you have to invest, how much time, how much energy, experience you need. That is not a WordPress installation. You install 2 plugins and everything is working. It's completely mobile friendly. We are completely experienced with what we are doing. And on top of that, you can count how much money we spend. We take 0%, 100% into the liquidity pool. So there is no other option to ape in my opinion. No financial advice.
Yeah. Well, the concerns would be something like, since you already have Meta Ruffy, and see, the thing is, in this space and everywhere else in life, you have to be the best at what you do. Like literally the top 1, 2, 5, whatever, 10 out of millions of people that's successful, right? You have a lot of artists, a lot of singers, a lot of, athletes, and only the top 1% are the ones that make the majority of the money that are actually successful, right? Like you could have a starting artist that makes, $100 on a portrait, and that would be 99.9% of all artists. And then you have the 0.1% that makes, 100K, 5 million, things like that. So I feel to be the best, though, you have to devote as much effort as possible. All your time has to go into that one thing. If you're kind of average across the board, that's usually not the way to make it. You have to be really good at one specific thing, or like one niche, right? So my concern would be more of like, if you're going to have the Meta Ruffy and then you have Luber and maybe potentially other projects, wouldn't you be like spread thin, and that would actually kind of like be a detriment to all the previous projects? For example, if you're spending a lot of time on Luber, that's time that you wouldn't be spending on Meta Ruffy. I'm not saying, like you can't do it. I'm just saying.
I feel like you don't understand what I'm saying. Luber is our DApp. Luber is our marketplace. Luber is not Luber. You could tell the argument when because look, I explained now 2 times the same thing. Now I'm explaining that the 3rd time. Luber is the marketplace, is powered by Meta Ruffy. Luber is the marketplace of Meta Ruffy, of the whole ecosystem. That is a support. That is not a previous project. And yes, I am not perfect. I'm not the best. I'm trying to. We make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. And it is okay.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is, like, you're doing the marketplace, right? And then the Meta Ruffy, that part is not close to being finalized yet. And also, like, what is the purpose?
I explained again, Bora. I explained again. There are 2 different type of coding languages. You can't take a Unity developer and start to work with him on a React build. That is completely, like, I don't know who's telling you the questions, but please verify the question before you ask, bro.
No. I'm just saying this in a general statement. My question is, how will you be? I know because you said you've been doing startups and all that for a long time.
Yes.
So investors, long-term investors, they would have a concern of well, is this guy gonna like really work on this for the next 2, 3, 4? Because think about it, a metaverse, it's a huge undertaking, right? We have like it's not $1 million to develop. It'll be tens of millions of dollars to develop in the long run, right?
Maybe that is what you think. Maybe that is what you think. I mean,
to make it worthwhile.
I'm building right now a metaverse. I know what we need to what we need to develop a metaverse. It's depending on 1,000 factors. It's depending on what kind of style, what kind of quality, how you want, how should be the infrastructure, etc. It is like the most important thing is to spend time with all the potential employees, to hire and fire them until you have your core team of developer who are working on your product, right? So I mean,
It's not a simple task, right?
I never said I'm perfect. I don't make mistakes. Everybody in the world make mistakes. So you have to accept and respect that. And the thing is, don't make the same mistake twice. And that is why we solved all the issues. The high API, we removed private sale, seed sale, nothing, none of them. Very solid. We released a completely ready to go product and launched it already, certic already, and now we are good to go. So what I want to say is, of course, I'm experienced. I've built so many startups in my life, but every time. So when you compare, like every time when you're working on a new project, a new company, you get the experience from the previous one, and I think that is a progress. There are some learnings you can't learn by read. There are some learnings you can't learn by listen. There are some learnings you have to feel the pain. There are some learnings you have to go through the hell to understand the issue. And of course, that is happening. And I'm telling you, we will make also mistakes in the future. That is normal to make mistakes. That is completely normal. The importance is to reflect yourself, to analyze what you're doing, to listen, to not be blocked, to not be like, we have in Germany a word like Pferdeklappen, like a horse, like just to look forward, right? You have to look, sometimes you have to zoom out, take a step back, relax, look, try to analyze, observe, try to learn from your mistakes. And that is definitely a very, very important part.
Okay, so of all the developers working on the metaverse, actual devs, not mods or anything like that, like not coding, do you have like a rough number or how many are currently working on it?
We have in total 50 employees.
Does that include the mods?
No.
Okay, so just basically just the core team, like the actual team, not the Telegram mods, 50 employees.
Yes, core team, 10 people and 40 additional employees.
And how many of them are developers? Like actual coding or graphics, for the games, for the metaverse?
What you are trying to tell me, ask me the question, what you want to try to figure out. I can tell you directly the question. I can answer your question.
I just want to know the size of the development team.
Say that again?
I just want to know the size of the development team, because that gives a good idea of like how fast
I told you 40 people who are developing. 40 people who are developing.
Yeah. So do you have a approximate date for the metaverse, for Meta Ruffy, like any updates or any roadmap when you think beta will be done, when it will be released, what any kind of, like, but we only have a couple minutes, so just kind of quickly, you have anything, let's say in the next 3 months, for example, you would have beta completed and you're going to start, what kind of plans do you have for the metaverse in the next couple months?
Do you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is our website, Meta Ruffy website. So you can see here, we are working on our roadmap. This is the marketplace, right? And this is our second roadmap. Our first roadmap was here, okay? And this is here our second roadmap. And we are working strictly on our roadmap with our parent company, with the holding itself. We don't go left, we don't go right, we strictly follow our roadmap. So when you invest in the parent company token in MR, you are 100% invited and we will welcome you. And we are building here our own ecosystem. And we have enough funds. So even if no one would trade Luber or no one would trade Meta Ruffy, we have enough funds to pay all our employees until end of the year. We are all the funds to finalize everything what we promised in our roadmap, except all these exchanges. And that is what I want to say, because for exchanges, you don't need to work. You just have to pay and you are listed. That is not a real value in your ecosystem, right? So what I want to say is we are building our ecosystem and continuously. We never stopped to work on that.
Okay. And so one last question, and Jason actually, this was his question. I like this. I wanted to ask. So the main thing I want to know is kind of get an idea of the team, because it's expensive, right? You have if you have developers working on a project, the money has to come from somewhere. So if you have let's say a team of 50 people, I mean, even if you had $2 million, that wouldn't last a very long time, right? So how are you able to afford the development, let's say with an employees of 50? Are you going to pay them? They're going to pay them in the future with the tokens, like you were talking about earlier, with the vested tokens, or are they getting salaries, or how can you afford 50 employees?
We collected during the last 6 months enough a budget. We have already the money. That's what I say. We are not dependent on new taxes or new tradings. We was since the beginning very, very carefully. And would you know what our core team, what our salary is monthly, you would start to laugh. We are here to build $1 billion company. We are not here for a few $1,000s to make a few bucks and that's it. We are here to build $1 billion company. And everybody here is focused on the same goal. And that is the major point. You can have 100 employees. When you have 100 employees who are burning for you, for your dream, for your vision, you can move mountains. You don't need money to move mountains. You need the passion, you need the energy, the fire. That will move the mountain. And you can calculate how much you want.
Are the programmers, are they generally from a certain area, or they're just spread all across the world? Someone asked that. Where are the programmers from?
From around the world, like our core team. We have core member from New York. We have core member from Bahrain, from Germany, from Spain, from Canada, from Australia, from Peru, spread all over the world.
Okay, so you guys don't have an office or any centralized programming center. It's just everyone just kind of telecommuting, basically.
Exactly. So not yet. So we registered our company Meta Ruffy International FZCO based in Dubai, and in approximately 6 to 8 weeks, I will go over. So I was in Dubai for the crypto expo and all that. I used the time to set up the company bank account and all that legal stuff. I'm back right now in Germany to prepare myself for my movement, to register myself that I'm moving completely officially to with my family, with my wife and with my son to Dubai. And from that point on, I will start to rent an office or buy an office. It's depending on the market situation, because I never paid rent in my life. I always bought. And I think when you, for example, when you have something which is attracting you in Dubai, you have to pay $5,000 rent per month. So we are talking here about $60,000 in a year. When your plan is to stay in that country for at least 5 years, we are talking about $300,000. And when you buy that property, that's the crazy thing in Dubai, you can buy the same property for 500K, 400K. So you're saving, and after 5 years, your property is the same worth or more. So you completely save the whole amount. And that is exactly what we are doing with all the assets. So we are very, very carefully, and that comes from our experience. We are not here, we don't make PooCoin banners for $50,000 a day. We are not here for promote or like that. You know, we are focused to make real marketing, to build real value. We are very, very careful. So I think $100,000 in our hands is $2 million in your hands.
Mine or other someone
No,
else's?
not your. No, not yours. Sorry, you know my English isn't so perfect.
Because I know, I mean, I wouldn't spend 50K on PooCoin ads either.
Yeah. So it was not to you. It was like $2 million for someone else.
Yeah, that's why a lot of projects fail, because they just don't know. They just burn through all the money, and that's kind of why I wanted to get the numbers about the programmers, because that could easily burn a lot of money too if they're getting paid.
Yes, 100%.
Okay, awesome. So I wish we could continue the AMA, but we have another one just starting right now, and I know you also got one.
You exhausted me. Now I have my second AMA.
Are you going to CLM?
Let me check.
Coin Lounge.
Oh no, I can't share now my screen. Wait. Okay, wait here. So here we have now the next AMA is
It's Coin Launch.
Yeah, Coin
Yeah,
Launch.
CLM. Okay, yeah. I'm sure they're going to be similar to us. So yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Good.
Yeah, they're actually one of our partners. They're good guys.
Nice. So are they asking this question? And you say, hey, ask them this question.
No. Like we usually have we try to keep we have different members team. I mean, our communities are different, but like me and their leadership, we're pretty good friends. So they're like similar to us.
Bora, how's your project going? I win. You had the dream like you wanted to build a platform where people can offer their services and where people can search for a developer. And like
yeah. That's actually that originally was one of like the main use cases.
Yes.
But now it's actually even a smaller part of the whole ecosystem, because we're going to have an ecosystem also. It's not going to be a metaverse, but our main thing would be the Launchpad, where it's 100% rug free. 100%. Our goal would be 100% rug free, and that one we could probably guarantee. The other one would be every presale will be filled, because we're going to have a hand in helping them all out. It'll be 100% vetted by us. It'll be like quality over quantity type of thing. And my passion though is education and teaching people how to trade. So we will have a university for that, about crypto or just forex, stocks, trading in general, and also like investing into projects, like kind of what we do here. Nice. Vetting projects. Because the thing is, you can never be 100% sure. It's always a risk. Like even the best project could rug, because even your best friend could probably rug you. So it's like it's all about the odds, right?
I would definitely recommend you to not advertise like a rug free. But I have an offer for you. I pay again for a new AMA, but I'm asking for your project. I'm asking you in your group my question. What do you think?
So
I'm good in research. I'm good in analyzing potential, the market, the team. And I want to give you also a little insight how someone who's experienced with building a software, looking at your project, and maybe that will help you and you have a benefit from that.
Okay, so can you explain what kind of, you want an AMA in your group, or
no.
What is the proposal?
Here in your group, I pay you for the time because I'm blocking the AMA slot. And you are explaining and pitching your idea.
Okay, so you want me to do like an AMA for our project?
Yes, for you, for your project. And I'm like the host of Aru in that second.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
The thing is, I did have AMAs for our nano cap when I went like a couple months ago when we launched, and I do feel they were all like really easy. No one really asked any questions. Kind of,
Yeah,
I'm
I
like
know.
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is because it's always the same. Overpromising, and not delivering. That's the biggest problem what we face. And you are right. Like the only way to stop that is educate people. And I love the idea that you are building an education center, like a university. And yeah, that's really nice. So, is there a private sale or something?
Yeah, I'll add you actually to our KOL group that we started actually like yesterday.
Nice.
So the plan is to launch our second nanocap and our nanocap chain, and it's going to be similar to what you guys are doing, to
Nice.
where you could only really get in the whitelist if you're diamond hand from the previous one and you're the top 60 holder. We're only going to be giving away like 4 whitelist spots, like as a win, like for a competition.
What are
And the
your previous investors telling you when you're telling them that you are building a second token?
The whole idea of the first token was a chain of nanocaps. That's the whole point of it, actually.
That was just a warm-up question. Wait for the real AMA. Ladies and gentlemen,
give me a question, man. Give me a question.
I have my second AMA, but I will come back later, bro. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Thank you for your time and interest. I'm hopping out because of the next AMA. I really appreciate your time. I kiss your eyes. All of you are invited. Our voice chats, our Telegram groups are Meta_Ruffy or Luber_com. When you click one of them, you will join the capture group. You have to solve the capture and click the button. We are sharing the same Telegram group. We are one big family. We have 11,000 real holders in Meta Ruffy. We have 11,000, 12,000 real Twitter follower. You are invited. And even if you have any kind of questions, please feel free to join and ask your critical question. We love critical question. And but please don't FUD. So thank you very much. And I kiss your eyes and see you later.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. And nice seeing you here again. And this AMA is very enjoyable. And I wish we had more time because we have an AMA coming up too.
Yeah.
But,
thank you very much. I wish you best of luck. See you later. I will come back later.
Yeah, man. See ya. Yeah. So I'm gonna end the recording here, and then we'll be starting the next AMA.
Thank you very much. See you later. Send me the
have
AMA.
A good one. Yep. Good luck, man. We'll post it on YouTube. I'll send you a YouTube link.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. It's okay.
All right, man. I see ya.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.